Kia ora, Charisse here. I'm really excited to be talking to you right now because it tells me you're serious about purchasing a Kangen water machine for your home, your family, and possibly your friends. What I want to do with you is step you through figuring out how you can access finance for your water machine purchase. We do this because we know not everybody has a spare $2,500 to $6,000 in their bank accounts to make this purchase. Not everybody has that credit available on their current credit cards, and we just want to help you to access some finance with eyes wide open so you know what the repayments would be and you know what the total cost of the interest would be. So let's get started. What we have here is we have our One Drop Shop website, and this is just going to help you find and figure out what the cost of the machine is going to be for you. So the person who's talking to you has already most likely gone through this with you, but I'm going to just go through it again. So we've got 5 different models available. When you come to the website, the first thing you need to do is click on shop over here. And then when you scroll through the page, you'll see the different machines that we have available. So what we do is we look at the total cost of a machine, which down here, for New Zealand, we need to look at the New Zealand pricing, and we need to add $150 delivery. So it comes from the Sydney office straight to our front doorsteps. So for this machine here, the JR2, it would be 2,350 plus 150. So that would cost you $2,500, and that's in the Australian currency. If we go over here, the New Zealand pricing would be for the SD501 would be $4,150. And we need to add another 150 for postage from Sydney, so that would cost us $4,300. The next thing we need to do is we need to figure out what the value of that Australian dollar is in New Zealand dollars, that Australian cost. So if we go over here, what I've already done is I have Googled currency exchange, and then this website has come up. And so I've gone and plugged the $4,300 over here and over here. I've told them that I want it in Australian dollars and I want it converted to New Zealand dollars. So it's telling me that the cost of 4,300 Australian dollars will be 4,602 New Zealand dollars. Remember, this changes every single day. So what I do when I'm looking at helping people apply for finance is I actually tell them to add maybe an extra $100 or $80 into that, because the rate of the cost of the Australian dollar for us might increase. And so what I say is, look, just add maybe an extra $100 on there, and then you know you've definitely got enough in your bank account when the company does charge you for the purchase of the machine. So if we go over here now, I'm going to take you to the Co-operative Bank. So we know that we want to borrow, say, $4,680, and we know that that's to purchase the SD501. And now we know that we want to find a good finance company or bank to do this with us. What's great about the Co-operative Bank is we have somebody working at one of their branches in Auckland who is familiar with the Kangen water machines and has committed to helping our customers with good credit ratings purchase the machines through the facilities that she has to offer. So there are different facilities available. There's a personal loan. You can get a debt consolidation loan, and you could also get actually a new card. So the cards over here, there's a couple, but you want to look at the Fair Rate credit card, which has, if you transfer a balance over, it gives you a 5%, 4.95% of interest. But otherwise, it will cost you 12.95% in interest over the year. If you go back over here, you might be looking to do it as some kind of personal loan instead. So then what we would look to do is we would look to find that in here. So there's a personal loan information here, or debt consolidation. There are there are a range of different interest rates that we will be charged when we use the cooperative bank. And these are them here. So if we look at personal loans, they vary. They're unsecured, and they vary from 6.9% to 19.9%. And here's the rates again for the credit cards. So just want to take note of that. The rate that you're charged will depend on the level or how good your credit rating is. So the better your credit rating, the better the interest rate will be for you. One thing with the credit card is you don't usually have to change banks to get that, and you know that right from the get-go that you're going to be charged these interest rates here. But if you go to a personal loan or a reconsolidation loan, just know that it will be unsecured and that you will be looking to pay interest somewhere in the middle here, somewhere in between 6.9 and 19.9%. So then what we want to do is we actually want to go back and figure out what that means for you in terms of weekly repayments and whether or not there will be much interest, what the cost of interest will be. So what you need to do is you need to look at your budget and you need to figure out how much you can afford to pay on a machine or on a personal loan for your repayment. So if we go back over here, we're going to click into loans and we'll say it's going to be a personal loan. And then we're just going to say plug in over here. So you've got a middle of the range interest rate. So we'll just call it 12.95%. Again, this varies for you as an individual and when you make application to the bank. So when you ring the bank directly, they will be able to tell you exactly what they're going to charge you. So if we put in here the loan amount, and we were looking at about $4,500, we will just try and okay, we'll call it $5,000, and the reason we're doing that is we want a bit of a buffer, but remember it could be lower than that. And we want a loan period of 2 years, so we'll just move that over here. And the monthly repayments here, fortnightly. So over 2 years, that $5,000 loan is going to cost you per month $109. If you wanted to pay it off quicker, one thing I also want to point out is the interest. It's going to cost you $688 in interest. If you wanted to pay it off quicker, what we'll do is we'll come over here, we'll just move that to 1 year, and your repayments obviously will double, and it's going to cost you $343 in interest. If you want to be more specific about the amount that you're going to borrow and not just have like these real round figures, what you can do is you can go up here to the debt calculator, which is here on the sorted.org.nz website. And I'm going to put links to all of these websites in the description below this video. So over here, if we plug in, so it was 4,600, I think by memory, $4,680. I'm just going to check that. So we had over here 4,300, which was 4,602 for the SD501, and that's in New Zealand dollars. And then we were going to add a buffer of $80. So if we go back to the debt calculator over there, we're going to borrow $4,682 to be specific. And we're going to say that we're going to have an interest rate of 12.95. And the repayments, how much can you afford to repay? You'll notice before that on the other website, the cooperative bank website, sorry, it dictated to you what the repayments were going to be. But over here, you can say, okay, I want to borrow this amount of money and I can afford to pay $80 a week. And then what it's going to do is it's going to tell you here what the total cost is actually going to be and how long it's going to take you to pay that off. So over there, it's telling you that if you paid $80 a week for your SD501, which you borrowed $4,682 for, you're going to pay interest of $381. So the total cost will be this, $5,063. and it's going to take you 15 months to pay it off. I encourage you to have a look at the machines, work through the person that you're talking through to figure out which is the best machine for you and why. I also encourage you to then go in and use both this website, which is the Co-operative Bank website, to see which facility you'd like to use, and then go in also to the Sorted website to see how long it could take you to pay that off. The reason I tell you to use the Sorted website too, because then you can figure out how much you can actually afford and how much it's going to cost you. You know, you might decide that you only want the JR2 because that's what you can afford. It's more affordable for you. So you take the cost, which was $2,350, and you add the cost of the delivery, so that takes it up to $2,500. And then when we put that in, it then goes up to $2,674. So for that purchase, I would say borrow $2,700 to make sure you've got enough in your bank. So then over here, you go $2,700. You leave the interest rate the same, sorry, 12.95. You might decide that you can afford $45 a week, not $80. And again, it's going to tell you how long it's going to take and what it's going to cost you. I hope this helps. Reach out to the person who shared this video with you for any more help. If you want to go through the Co-operative Bank, they can give you the details and help you make contact with that person as well. Okay, I look forward to helping you with any questions that you might have with your machine once you have got it up and running in your home. If you've got any other questions, be sure to ask us in the Reset Revolution group. Otherwise, come through and contact your distributor directly with any questions you have. Have a great day, guys. See you later.